commentary for COVID case and getting made around to the show. This is a matchup. I think it's going to be a really close one. These players are going to be really close to one another. They have similar playing styles, and it's going to be a pretty tremendous match by the guest. And I could not be more excited. As you can tell, I'm just through the roof of excited here. Hello to chat, hello to everybody that's watching, and thank you for having me commentary. And I'll be joined shortly by KGB, the SpeedGaming machine himself. And
hello.
Hello, there he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
I've just been informed by Firewaster that he needed 2 more minutes, so I guess I'll just jump in here. Yeah.
Let's vamp. Okay, all right.
And also, wait. I have the information, the match. Firewaster pushback special cup, and Eric chose Mushroom Cup to play first, so let's roll with that.
Perfect. Hello to, I believe I recognize some names in chat. I see Sophie Germuni. Bonjour, comment ça va? Strong Strawberry, hello. Hey, maybe you read any good books lately? I know we got about a minute and a half to kill here.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Firewaster to return, but this is quite a match. It's like one of the best tickets of this SpeedGaming tournament, because Eric and Firewaster are very evenly matched. Like, both prior to the tournament we already knew that, but also in terms of how they've been performing this tournament so far, the statistics are very similar. Firewaster looked it up before the match, and their total times driven this tournament is like there's 1 second apart or something. It's crazy.
Oh, that's excellent.
And they both need to win to qualify for the playoffs, because currently Eric is heading towards the 4th place, which gives him the last playoff spot. But if Firewaster wins, that one might still be up for grabs. Eric is playing his last match. Firewaster still has a match against Danger Mole after this. So
okay.
Excited.
Yeah. I mean, it's just oozing off the walls, the excitement here. And I don't know what else to add to that, personally speaking.
Well, who do you think will win? Do you think we can get a 3-2?
Man, yes, I do think it'll be 3-2. But I don't want to say anything against any of these players. I'm taking a Switzerland stance in this one, and I just hope that they both have a good time.
Excellent. Yes.
That's all. Yeah, because they're both very good friends of mine, so it would not be cool of me to be pulling in one direction or the other.
No, I agree. Yeah.
Are you pulling for anybody in particular?
Well, I gotta be honest. I think I slightly favor Firewaster, because if he wins, it's still not decided yet afterwards who qualifies for the top 4.
Gotcha. Okay, so just out of pure entertainment purposes.
It's an entertainment thing, yeah. And like, if one small other reason, Firewaster is running this tournament with me, so it would be cool if he qualifies. But of course, if Eric makes it, it would be completely deserved as well. So yeah.
Looks like they're on their way. We have a clock going for Firewaster here.
It looks like we did need that sync as well, because Eric didn't go yet.
I don't know if Eric got that memo.
Eric is not going. Eric is still asleep.
Eric might have to be doing some push-ups here.
I actually think that this is more than just a sync issue.
This might, I don't know what's happening here. Are we going to call a false start? That would be not fair to a Firewaster.
I don't know what the heck is going on. Well, this is problematic.
Either that, or he's going to have to do a 1 minute time discrepancy here. Yeah, because, I mean, if we have a little bit more time before it really starts, I will say that maybe RNG will play a huge factor here in deciding who wins and loses.
So Eric just casually starting with a 1 minute deficit. So are we actually gonna get a
Oh boy. Okay. Well.
There might be a problem afterwards because then they will probably be synced.
All right. Well, unsurprising sub 50 for Firewaster there. Great race. Very solid.
Yeah, nothing to add there. Yeah. I guess Eric can get a 48 if he reaches his normal level, but that's still like it will be within a second probably.
I mean, we kind of have the luxury of kind of watching one race at a time now, as opposed to two at the same time.
True. I wonder what happened to Eric there.
I have no idea.
I also don't know how to referee that situation.
Hmm.
Actually, I think I hope the winner will be clear, so there's no discussion afterwards.
And indeed a 48.
Yeah, as predicted. I think we're gonna go for the long sink on Firewaster's end.
But will the coin actually hit Bowser's head? Because I'm just waiting in anticipation here.
He's frozen in time.
We got about 13 seconds before it'll be totally synced. So apologies for that. We don't really know how to troubleshoot that. It seems to be maybe Eric user error or some sort of miscommunication. Either way, we are back, baby.
Yeah.
DP1, it's a pretty standard track. It's the second of the game, so it's not a huge step up in difficulty.
So how did Firewaster acquire his lead? Did Eric miss his Zoom star?
Yes, he did.
Ah, I see. I was talking to the tech guy for a little bit. I see. So Eric actually is the king of the Zoom stars this tournament. He has the highest Zoom star ratio by quite a bit. So him missing a Zoom star is rare. Yeah.
It's his home console, and well, I guess they're both their home consoles. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, Eric's really solid when it comes to Zoom stars. I'm surprised that he missed it on track 2.
I always miss it on track 2, but I am not Eric.
The window is slightly different from track 1 to track 2. It's not that different.
Yeah, so it's just that it's half the window. It goes from 8 frames to 4 frames. So start 2, 3, 4, and 5 are just more difficult.
Right. And it all has to do with the starting position too. So when you start off in first place, you know, 4 frames window to hit. And if you're in last place, like you are in the first race of every cup, it's 8 frames.
Exactly. So nothing much to add on. Like Ghost 31, that's like your favorite track, right, in Grand Prix, isn't it? Pure and simple.
Yeah, I mean, you turn left. It's not like NASCAR, you know. Just don't.
It is.
So, you know, it's got
NASCAR. Got a free platform jump. Right?
Free, yeah, everything in MTSC is free. I'm not sure you didn't know that already, but yeah, you don't need the feather to do the platform jump, as you can see from the speedsters over here. They're doing an excellent job of maintaining their speed and hitting R at the right time. Couple of frames to hit there, and they're doing it like pros.
Oh,
and we have a
Eric
slowdown
missing out
happen.
on the sub 50. No.
Yeah. And
actually, that jump wasn't free.
No, yeah, that was not, because he didn't have full speed for sure.
Exactly. So clutch moment for Eric there, but he survived. He can still win the cup. If he missed that jump, he would probably be out. But now he can still do it.
Yeah, Monthly Cup is such a fine line between very good and disaster. Because if you make one error, the other guy probably isn't going to. So it's really about consistency and consistency alone.
I agree. Like there are 2 tracks where that can be different, like this one. Bowser Castle 1, if you sometimes don't have your thwomp management fully together, then you know stuff happens.
Bowser Castle 1 is probably the track where the game really becomes Mario Kart, where
yeah, exactly.
the obstacles become part of the playing field, and yeah, and it's also the first one where RNG has a lot to do with success or faster times. don't think anybody gets a feather. I'm slightly skeptical, but that's just me as a person in general.
Yeah, you're not a feather guy, are you?
No, kind of have a reputation
Ooh.
on here. Oh, it looks like there's a oh, not
Wow.
concrete.
That takedown.
Mario bully pushed into the lava there.
It very much looks like it's going Firewaster's way now.
That's
Like the other track where variants can be introduced is MC2 if you're nuts enough to go for long boost, but I don't think either of these guys will.
Is Eric really well versed in long boosting, or is he more of a traditional conservative kind of guy?
So for me, it depends on which position I am at. Like if I'm lagging a couple of seconds, I'll probably go for him. But,
he's not that far behind for having that concrete. I keep calling it concrete now. For having a lava bath, and yeah, it's only a few seconds. So maybe he might want to. I don't know if they're watching each other's screens. That's also another part I'm not.
yeah,
familiar with.
I don't know if he was or if he is. If he actually can go for long boosts, because not like, I know you're very good at them, but not everyone is.
It's a very tight window to hit a really good one, and it's very risky because if you miss it at all, you're going to lose lots of seconds.
Exactly, yeah. So Firewaster would be a complete fool if he does it.
I agree.
But he won't. He won't.
But we'll see if Eric wants to get in pretty aggressive with this. He tried it. Definitely tried it, and that's going to cost him almost a half a lap. So this is pretty much donezo if I had to guess.
I think he had to do it.
I think he did too. I'm not surprised, and also I kind of commend him for it. But yeah, that's the risk you run, trying to test up some time.
Yeah, so I actually think Firewaster is driving a very solid cup, so he might be looking for a 720 or something.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Which is good. It's among the top times of the tournament. Oh, Yoshiak. 720, yeah, called it.
So Harold just won $5 from me. Calling it directly on the second. But valiant effort. I think it was close until that long jump or long boost fail, which you had to go for it. So there's really no harm, no foul there. Well, it is harm and it is foul, but he had to go for it. I'll just say that. And while Carol is off refereeing and marking down that Firewaster won that cup, we have a moment to thank our sponsor, Four Loko Beverage. Four Loko, for when life just... Meh.
So I have to admit something. To my shame, I messed up the countdown. I never said go. I never said go after one.
Oh my!
I'm so sorry,
okay.
Eric.
Oh jeez. Okay, well, maybe we should have gotten our good friend Marius to do the countdown for us. It would have.
One job. No, actually, I'm juggling more than one ball in the air. But still, there's no excuse.
Oh boy. Well, if it's not Dutch audio, it's Dutch countdown. So.
Yeah,
apologies to Eric.
Yeah, apologies to Eric for sure, and I think it's still better than Norwegian countdowns.
That is a Sargoth if he's watching. Hello, Tempest Math 1000. How are you doing today? Well, good to see you. Harold, do you happen to know what the next cup is?
Not yet, because it's up to Eric to decide, and he seems to have disappeared.
I think he might be... Okay, I think they're talking to each other.
I think he might have taken one of his hot peppers to calm down.
He played really well. He was into it until that one long boost fail. So that was really close.
Definitely.
It's like we predicted. We thought it was going to be really close coming in, and so far so good. I really can't wait for the rest.
So Eric selected Star Cup. It's his strongest cup, both in terms of his PR and in terms of how he's been performing this tournament. So basically, he needs to win this cup if he wants to stay in this match, I would say.
I agree, and I think that if he's gonna get back in this match 1-1, he can't afford to go down 2-0. Although we have seen crazy things happen. So
That's true.
I will say that if it's his strongest cup and he goes down 2-0, then who knows what's gonna happen after that.
Yeah, a comeback would still be possible. Just he would have to really do an uphill battle from that point onwards.
Right. We call it the reverse sweep.
I think Jarmu has done crazier shit this tournament, though.
Careful with that S word there, buddy.
Oh, that's right. I'm messing up left, right, and center. I shouldn't. This is past bedtime for a Dutchie. Brain
I'm
stops
technically
working.
still working right now. So, we're getting paid to do commentary.
Right. Well, apparently there's something else I'm missing. Wait. What? Eric's timer froze.
Really?
So we're probably gonna get a messed up start here as well. Oh no.
Okay, no. Well,
he was writing me on Discord.
So how do we fix that issue?
I don't know. I think he just needs to re-go.
Oh boy. Okay. Is it too early to say, or too late to say, maybe just start over again?
Firewaster is asking whether he should keep going.
Man, this is a tough call. What do you think, Ref?
I guess he finished KV1.
Oh, did he? Okay. It'd be unfair to make him do an entire track again. Well, while we try to figure out what to do in this.
No, we're gonna get a resync again, thanks to the people at SpeedGaming.
That's good. Okay.
I hope Firewaster saw my message in time that he had to keep going after each one.
Okay.
That he didn't lose time in the menus or anything. It looks like he's still driving, so that's good. So what time did he actually get? I'm not I'm all over the place at the moment. I'm sorry.
I'm also all over the place right now. I'm trying to figure out what to say and what to do. I don't know. If Stat was paying attention to us, by the way, we're not very famous for that. So, apologies in advance. But I think it was 46. It's 46 to 44, so it's only a 2-second delay. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
Okay.
Back on track.
I think we're back. That's good. Okay.
Yeah, we're back.
Okay.
So Choco Island 2, we're looking for feathers. As I say that.
Yep, and we got one left side of the screen. Now a feather on Choco Island 2 is massive because you can. Oh
my days!
Wow. Okay. About to say you can cut off maybe 3/4 to 5/6 of the track, but you don't want to do it that way. That's kind of a swing and a miss there, buddy.
So what happened? Yeah, what happened there is he jumped on the wrong side of the wall, and actually did the corner again rather than skipping 3/4 of a lap. And
right.
That might tilt him.
It's the first mistake. The first big mistake. I don't think it'll tilt him too much.
I don't know.
I think it was Eric's strongest cup. Maybe he thinks he needs to really push hard.
Yeah.
So maybe
it's not the first time that happened, by the way. So I know I'm barking up the wrong tree when I say this, but it is the easiest feather of the game, and but people have been missing them this tournament.
Wow. They're going for the riskier strategy to make the cut as I guess beneficial as possible. But it's really
exactly.
Not necessarily that much.
Exactly. Yeah.
So a very solid sub-minute for Eric. And he is a bad, bad man. Dad, if you can name a movie reference I just did.
Is that a Seinfeld
No,
ref you threw in there, mister?
No, not quite. It's a movie, and stars Adam Sandler.
Uh-huh.
But enough about Adam Sandler movies. If you don't like one, if you had a choice between Don't Like 1 and Don't Like 2, and the third option, we won't go there.
Firewaster with a nice recovery. I mean, he missed the zoom start and still gets a 48. What do you call that?
That is very strong. This is one of the most unforgiving tracks in the game.
Oh yeah.
And a 48 is huge. And a long boost for a sideways long boost.
Very sideways, yes.
Yeah, that was really
too bad.
Animation.
I think they might be even after VL1. We won't know, but meanwhile, Firewaster lost the zoom start.
Yeah, the math is pretty close. I think it's only about a 1 second or 2 seconds difference.
Yeah, exactly. Okay,
this
so
is coming down to it. This is coming down to the wire. It's great.
Firewaster enters lap 1 at 4. Enter lap 2, sorry, at 4:53. So let's keep that in mind.
Paying attention to that.
Hashtag paying attention. I see Lafango appeared in chat. The first one was definitely my fault, Rex. Mea culpa.
Okay, 4:49.
Yeah, so Eric's ahead, yeah?
Eric's got about a 4-second lead.
Yeah. But another feather for Firewaster.
Wow.
The harder feather.
But they come down to RNG, like I prognosticated.
And he made it.
Yeah.
This one's harder than CI2. 120.
It wasn't optimal.
Nice.
It wasn't optimal, but he made it. So he's gonna make up probably about 5 seconds.
Depends on what Eric does, yeah.
Yeah, if he's clean, 5 seconds.
Yeah, exactly. Not a given on this track.
No.
So that means we would be equal on the start of MC4.
Just about, yeah.
Too bad we're not synced. That's not a dig at the SpeedGaming tag though, crew though, because this was a complicated situation we're in.
Absolutely.
Caused by very much by the SMK side of things, not the SpeedGaming side. Oh my days.
Well, we'll just call that commentary jinx.
Yeah, so no sync, huh?
Yikes. Okay.
He lost more than 4 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I do see Lafongo, and I do see that I'm being called the lover of items, of course.
All about the driving, isn't it?
I love them so much I don't even know how to use them. That's how good I am.
Well, at least you never actually dismantled your A button, nor did you, like Mole did once.
No, I'm not going that far. I'm not that far away from doing them.
I mean, coins make it go faster.
A is still beneficial. It just stops an annoying little rollover thing. If you roll over an item box, to get rid of that annoying sound, just hit A. So that's really all it's good for.
Yeah.
As far as I'm
so we got a late sync, and we can see that Eric is a couple of corners ahead.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, no. Firewaster's a couple of corners ahead, of course.
Right.
It's past my bedtime. I'm sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Eric had a 1 second lead going at MC4. I think it might have been a little less than that. I think Gathric had the lead because I think the swamp,
BC3.
Yeah, the swamp kind of
yeah.
But a long boost.
Yeah. Yeah, too much power actually. That's an NTSC problem.
Yeah, and MC4 is too windy to really have a great long boost.
Yeah.
So this is a formality, it looks like. It looks like Gas is going to win.
Yeah.
About half the
Again.
track. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is uncharacteristically poor for Eric in Star Cup.
It was
So
pretty much that swamp. That's the
I
difference.
hope he's not too tilted with everything that's been going on. Let's give him a little timeout, I guess.
Sure, that sounds good.
Let's shoot the breeze here.
That sounds good. While we shoot the breeze, this commentary is being brought to you by Evan Williams Whiskey. Evan Williams, for when Black Ops games just get too rough to watch. Yeah, that's true. So made for Firewaster. I think with Eric's, I guess, propensity to be great at Star, this is kind of a huge pivotal win for Firewaster to win that cup. It was unfortunate that Eric did get swamped, and I think he missed his Zoom Star too. I can't remember which one. So we thought that maybe the CI2 feather was gonna be a big part of the reason why maybe Firewaster would play on tilt, maybe lose the cup, but in the end, it was a combination of a few small mistakes that turned out to be too big for a little bit more of a, what am I trying to say here? An insurmountable lead was built by Firewaster so that Eric could not come back.
Yeah, it's not over. I mean, if
Not
Eric,
by any means.
If Eric can regain his composure, I'm not saying that for sure that he lost it, but I think it might be the case. Because normally he's very fast on Star Cup, right? So, but
Right.
it's not a done deal. If things go his way a little bit in the start of Flower Cup, I think he can still mount a comeback.
Sure. The year was 1998.
When what happened?
The Undertaker threw Mankind off of the top of the Hell in a Cell.
What a story! Yeah.
It was the King of the Ring.
I actually think that story is better from the backseat of your car than watching it. At least, I mean, not watching it live. I'm sure it was absolutely epic live, but watching it back, yeah.
The retelling of that story took longer than the actual match did.
I bet it did, yes.
Oh man, now I can't remember the guy's name. Oh no, my memory escapes me. Who is the lawyer? Morris Bart?
Morris Bart, yes.
Yes, okay, alright. Well, we have some
Morris-
downtime here. This commentary track is being brought to you by Morris Bart Insurance. Morris Bart, for when times get so tough while watching Blackhawks games that you need an personal injury lawyer to get you back on your feet.
Yeah. So, and as a side business, he teaches people how to smile. Because, you know, he's got that golden boy smile going for him.
Morris Bart, for when you think you're smiling, but people think that you're trying to chew some food without chewing food.
So if you live anywhere near, what was it again? Not Monroe, but city before.
Freeport.
Sorry. Shreveport,
Freeport, Louisiana.
Louisiana. Then you will know exactly what we are talking about, because that billboard was everywhere.
Everywhere.
Anyway,
Back to the
races.
action. Okay.
Let's go, Eric. Let's make this a match.
Absolutely. And we're in sync 100%.
We're synced, yeah. Finally, we stopped giving SpeedGaming Tech a headache. Apologies for that.
Many apologies, but thanks for being professionals about it.
And we are actually kind of synced. Like, there's a small difference between the two.
Sure. About 1 corner difference at the time.
Yeah. Both are going for the wall hop, executing it beautifully.
just
jinxed
as
it.
we said.
Yeah.
And the tractor finished.
Tractor for 48. Wall hop fail for 50.
Why did they call it the tractor finish?
I think Anton Pichard came up with that, if I'm not mistaken, like the French player. It's called a tractor because you're plowing through the dirt for an extended period of time.
Alright. I never understood that. I'm like, well, you're hitting the wall like 4 or 5 times. Like,
Yeah,
what do you think tractors are supposed to do?
it's the mud part, I think, that
Okay, alright.
triggered the name. Feather for Firewaster. Will he go for the finish line trick, do you think?
Right. I don't know. I mean, he's got the lead, but if he wants to finish it now, I think that maybe just solid driving might be able to finish it off.
Yeah,
but,
I think...
who knows?
I think in this position, I wouldn't do it.
I also wouldn't. I've also never done it successfully, so I don't even know how this works. but
oh my, okay. So,
this got interesting really fast.
The perspective changed. I would do it now. I mean, if you have a reasonable success rate, that is. Otherwise, forget about it.
Yeah, we'll see. I think it might...
Here we go.
Here
we go! Wow! 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 Hats off, that is beautiful. That is not an easy move.
That was excellent. That might be one of the hardest feather finishes in the game.
Especially on PAL. On NTSC it's kind of okay, but still, it's not free at all. So hats off to Firewaster.
That was excellent. Highlight of the match thus far.
He's been having some good RNG as well, I will say, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And where is Eric's RNG? Question mark.
The game must know that he's American and that I'm commentating because there's no way that he'd be getting this bad of item. Maybe I shouldn't have agreed to this commentary. Apologies.
He is. This match is hanging by a thread for him. He needs something fast.
I wonder who knows that gas hit that.
And the gopher. Unsolicited hogs o'clock.
That's the Zarkov.
Yeah, that's the Zarkov indeed. And this is, speaking about Zarkov, Zarkov and you once had the beautiful idea to call GP150 match Drunky versus Boozer. And that's exactly what we're getting tonight.
I didn't even realize that. Yes, we are. I wonder how many beers they are deep, though, because we were several when we came up with that.
It's still... Oh, Gopher on Firewaster side too.
Although mitigated pretty well. But he just missed a turn. So 180 for Firewaster. This is going to be really close.
It's going to be really close, yeah.
Yeah.
Lap 5 traffic on Donut Plains 2 is impossible.
That 2-second turnaround made a huge difference.
It did. It did.
Alright, well, Eric is back in the anybody's game here.
Yeah, look at that. And finally!
Finally, we get some good RNG for Eric here. Now, he's got a couple of options. Does he hold it for the entire race, or does he try to do the easy feather?
It's so risky to go for the finish line feather.
But do you think he needs to do it because he's down 2 cups?
So this depends on if he's watching the stream or not.
Right.
I mean, I think he's listening to us. He might be. That's what he's been doing the last couple of matches. Yeah, yeah.
I wasn't aware that people could hear us.
But that's like that's with a 30-second delay or something compared to reality.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So, yeah, Eric, you're currently sort of equal with Guillermo. So
right.
maybe just do the children's feather. I don't know.
Use that information as much as you would like.
I shouldn't be giving him advice though.
Well, I was gonna say, like, at what point do we say, "Oh, he just fell in the lava"? Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, Firewaster just picked up a feather, so the situation changed again.
Geez. Wow.
It's an ongoing situation here, and plot twists every second or so. Crazy.
What else could you ask for when watching SpeedGaming?
This is a spectacular. Oh my days!
Oh, and we got a drink.
Oh
The
my
head drinkers
days.
have now come into the ring, and they're mopping the floor with. Oh, and he went for the finish line. And
did you see how Bowser insisted on
man.
ruining Eric's feather? He should never have triggered the feather, given how.
I don't know. I mean,
and what Guillermo is going for the. Oh my days! What's happening? No way! He just threw the cup.
oh wow, that's monumentally risky move.
What a race!
Wow.
Eric is creating a big lead with a 142 on BC2. What's going on? I mean, Firewaster insisted on the swag zipper reversal feather. I don't think he needed it, but he definitely didn't know because he was mini Bowser.
There are some questions here in chat. I apologize for that. And I think it's Coco about SpeedGaming. For someone who hasn't played the game in many years, does the chance increase for the runners to get a mushroom or a feather if they stop the timer when running over a question mark instead of letting the timer run out by itself? It was being addressed by Lafungo. But no, it does not affect the actual RNG. It just stops the item faster, so you don't have to wait for it to scroll through it. Although, I do have my working conspiracy theories that perhaps some people know how to manipulate it more than others, hence the better RNG for certain players. But that's just a working conspiracy theory, and I'm going to leave that to myself.
I'm sorry, my head is still at BC2. Like, what just happened? That was such a crazy race.
And because it was BC2, there really isn't much chance to catch up in MC3. So this might be, I mean, maybe I'm speaking too soon, but might be just Eric's Cup.
Yeah, this is Eric's Cup.
Yeah, he's got about a half a lap lead. Kind of the difference between the SNES and the SNES Classic and emulator. Although this is gonna sound kind of like a purist or old school player, but it's really not possible to play the game at a super high level because you have to do something for your controller to make you manipulate boost much faster than you can on emulator and on the SNES Classic. Original hardware is always preferred, and especially when it pertains to the controllers. So we haven't found out a way to actually manipulate the controllers for the SNES Classic to do the high-level NB team. You're seeing a lot of off-road boosting and a lot of high-level strategies that aren't really possible on the newer gen consoles yet. Perhaps that'll be an ongoing development, who knows, but for the time being, the way we've been playing the game for almost 3 decades, two decades? Yeah, over 2 decades now. It's original hardware is preferred for most players. Yeah, thanks, Lafungo.
So I just got informed in the referee chat that this is the first time Firewaster has ever successfully made that feather on Ghost 22. So that makes it even crazier. Wow.
Wow. And during a tournament, no less. That's amazing.
Yep. But it was not enough to win the cup, actually. We were talking about it earlier. Eric lost his Talisman Cup, Star Cup, but he's still in the match.
Yeah, this is a whole new ballgame. So as long as Eric can get some RNG help, I don't know what the next cup is. Do you happen to know?
Special Cup is the last cup
Special
remaining,
cup.
yeah. The one that Firewaster pushed back.
Okay. So this could get really interesting. At least I hope it does.
It's statistically speaking Eric's weakest cup this tournament, but Special Cup, anything can happen. It's a wild ride. It's very prone to failures. So
this is the unlockable cup for any new players. This is not given to you out of the box.
Oh no.
And this is Donut Plains 3. Very, very tricky and windy course. Very thin track, so we don't really have much room for forgiveness here. And that's really all you can say about TP3.
Oh, if they get a mushroom, they can do like a finish line shortcut thing. But we call that the Jesus room because it's you exploit the water, the bounce you get on water if you shroom on it to bounce over the wall. But we might not even see it, so let's not talk about it yet.
Mm-hmm. And thanks again, Mufungos, for addressing those questions in the chat.
No, we get the mushroom, but it's too late.
Oh, yeah.
And I also don't think Eric goes for that one. It's well, it's not risky if you know exactly how to do it, but if you don't, then it's almost self-destruct move. Because if you fail it, you drown, and Lakitu picks you up. It's a whole mess, and you lose like 10 seconds rather than winning 7. What is it? 7, 6? I don't know, something like that. 5? No, it's 5. Sorry. Anyway, Koopa Beach 2. Oh. Okay. What do you think about this track in 150, Joe?
I have a very hard time maintaining full speed, and it's usually just it's through the dark water portion. I haven't really figured out how to do the combination water slide / release the boost immediately after.
Yeah.
Strategy. I just try to go for one boost and avoid the water slide, and it doesn't work.
I must say that I think this might be the hardest track to keep full speed at in 150 for top players. Like,
yeah, I would have to agree with that. Because everything kind of, it all kind of compounds against you. One minor mistake, and you're pretty much out of it. So unless your driving line is 100% perfect, you're going to lose speed.
Oh, that Nana was in a bad spot for Eric. He put it there himself because he's DK. So he's the only one capable of dropping Nanas on the track. So he booby-trapped himself, lost 6 seconds. Not just because of the banana, though. Yeah, so Koopa Beach 2, I think that the main problem is also it's a very narrow strip of land that you have to drive on, especially after the big water boost, and there the CPUs are also driving, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's just a nightmare all the way around.
Yes, it is. It very much is.
This whole up, though, is kind of just a nightmare all the way around.
This track is the easiest.
This track, yeah, I would say this track is the exception.
CPUs don't really try that hard. Yeah.
And it's the easiest platform jump in the game. We had to get that in there at least once.
Yes. And what are
that nobody's using the wall stick strategy.
No.
Here. That's very shocking to me.
Well, that's what makes this track hard. Is the long boost. If you don't go for it, it's kind of easy. I understand the decision.
But it's so close, and at some point you have to go for it, right?
Eric kind of needs to, yeah. Unless he does this, he gets the feather, yeah.
Right, that changes everything.
This might bring him really within punching range again. Let's see that feather. Yes, beautiful. Nice. Oh, wow.
Ooh. We're right back in it, folks.
Did you see how he pulled away from the ravine after the landing?
Yeah, that was some next level damage control there. Alright, so it's going to come down to Vanilla 2 and Rainbow Road. Vanilla 2 is... This might make or break both of these guys' cup right here.
Yeah, absolutely. I expect to see at least one drown.
And we have a missed Doom start for Gat.
Yeah. He's been missing a few this match, actually. Surprisingly. Well,
And
there
gonna
it is.
drown. Alright, so if Eric just keeps it relatively clean, he might have a couple second lead going into Rainbow Road.
Yeah. But that's nothing a feather can fix, though.
That's exactly right.
Eric also lost speed, so we're getting close. We're getting really close.
Yep.
This is pretty much synced now.
Pretty much in sync now. I think, yeah, well, now Gash has the lead.
Is Gas gonna go away with the victory this match? Now it's Eric that is in striking range of the feather on Rainbow Road.
Wow.
Yeah.
3 second difference here.
3 second difference is, that's gonna come down to Rainbow Road. Beautiful. What a match.
What a match indeed.
Because Firewaster drowned pretty early, I'm like, yeah, so Eric's gonna pull away, but Eric kept losing speed.
Right, I'm surprised that it didn't translate to a loss for Gas there.
The thing with Vanilla Lake 2 is, once you lose speed, good luck getting it back.
Mm-hmm.
I think Eric experienced a bit of that.
Alright, so who's gonna get the feather? Do the Kart gods know that Eric needs it? Nope.
I think neither of them is gonna get a feather.
I'm gonna say Eric's gonna get it.
Alright, let's go. Murica.
$5.
We want
$5
our
American dollars.
We want our 3-2. Well.
Ooh, what happened here for Gas?
Self-sabotage, he wants the 3-2 as well. Well.
Oh, we got 2 bombs. This might get off the rails. And we got a feather for Gas. Alright, so I was technically right.
Yeah.
But I was wrong about the player.
And I was just wrong. Oh no.
And another swamp. So it's good.
Oh no.
This looks like Joe's time trial experience at the first ASMKC. So for the bronze medal match, I just lost it. And we got a nice flag finish for Gas, and congratulations.
Congratulations indeed, yeah. I mean, 738 Special Cup is definitely not bad.
Right. For a couple of mistakes too, he was able to really gather himself way better than expected. And wow, that was a strong finish for Gas for sure.
And Eric with a 801, it could have been a lot better if he, like, his Rainbow Road just fell apart. But otherwise, he was doing a good cup before. Yeah, so let's see if they're both ready for an interview.
And while we have some time here, I want to say that this commentary was brought to you by Gatorade for when the nights were so bad in the morning you need something to just get those electrolytes back in your system. Gatorade, the anti-hangover.
Yeah, so let's wait until they arrive in the room. Firewaster is already there. Hello.
Hey.
Congrats.
Thank you. It wasn't always pretty, but...
But your damage control is very, very good.
Agree.
Was it? So that's a first then.
And you were able to hit the GB2 feather finish, which was excellent.
It's the first time I've hit it, so...
Yeah, that's not a gimme at all. I don't think I've ever hit it as well, so that was awesome to see for the first time in your life.
And I still lost.
Well, you won the war, though, so...
That cup, though, Bowser Castle 2, can you tell me what happened on Bowser Castle 2?
Yeah, I hit the mini shroom and then I realized I wouldn't have enough speed to go for the finish line. Then I decided I would try to go for the long boost cut there. And I missed it because handling the mini characters is just ridiculous. So Yeah, and then when I got back to Big Bowser, I tried to go again and failed again. So yeah, my last lap was like something like 37 seconds.
Hello, Eric.
Hello, man.
We were just talking about BC2 because that was crazy.
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
What
My
happened to
God,
your
those
BC2,
buzzers.
Eric?
Oh, the same thing that happened to yours.
Oh, okay then. I don't feel that bad anymore if we both were in the same situation.
I should have aborted the feather because Bowser
Yes.
pretty much reached out and hugged me.
Yeah. So Bowser like really insisted on blocking the feather for Eric. He still went for it, and then you, Firewaster, also insisted on doing another feather. So both your stubbornness got punished. It was quite something.
Yeah, cause I think, yeah, my DP2 wasn't great. The GV2 wasn't great either, despite the feather. So I realized that I was probably behind, and then I just lost 20 seconds on last lap. Sometimes that's what SMK gives you.
That's very true. A Yoshi egg on VL2, and I'd lost speed, and then the Yoshi egg kind of played on my mind there a little bit too, but still.
Yeah,
Oh, I
because
didn't know
revealed
you got Yoshi. Yeah, I thought. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
it was in the way, right? It was in your driving pattern.
Yes, it was very distracting, but it's
Yeah.
usually not there, but it was just one of those SMK oddities. It is there sometimes.
Yeah. So, yeah, your real tools have been on point lately, so that was unfortunate. So,
Yeah.
so were you happy with any of the cups you drove, Eric?
There was some moments for sure, but it was really shaky overall. In practice earlier, I was racing really well, but was not getting any RNG in like 2 hours of practice. And the fact that I don't know that I practiced so long that I don't know. And coach went in pretty cold, so congrats to him for doing so well as he did.
Well, not exactly code. I practiced like a little bit before, but then I decided I would take like a 20-minute break because every time I tried to go into the match right after practicing, it didn't work very well for me. I think I need that like 20 to 30-minute gap for the match so I can like get my brain cells back to where they should be, because the game is kind of tilting. So if you're practicing and you are, like you said, not getting RNG or you're getting trolled by CPUs, going straight from practicing to the matches isn't always a good thing. So, yeah,
Yeah,
I
I can
decided
agree
to
with that.
take a different approach.
Were there any times in the match where you thought that you for sure had lost the race last cup, and you needed to kind of play catch up in your head? Anybody?
Say that again. I'm sorry, you kind of cut out.
Yeah. Were there any times during the match where you thought that you were so far behind that you had to kind of play catch up and had to do like more risky strategies?
Oh, definitely on MC2, which it didn't work out.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, I noticed that you went for the long boost in lap one and missed it.
Yeah, it didn't go particularly well.
Yeah, but you had to go for it. I think that was the right decision.
Right.
Yeah,
And also,
Coach
did you know that you were did you know that you were down, or did you just kind of feel that you were behind a little bit?
I definitely knew I was down, and that was kind of an unfair advantage, but the countdown got wonky there, but I definitely knew I was behind.
Gotcha.
Coach?
Yeah, because like on Ghost Valley 2, I think I had a dead stop, and then one of the last corners I hit exactly the block that was missing, fell off. I had a feather like since lap 1, if I recall correctly, so I said, well, I just lost like 8 seconds or something, I have to try something. And at that point I was quite sure I was behind, and then after my disappointing Donut Plains 2, I also thought I was behind going into Bowser Castle 2.
Yeah, Bowser Castle 2, you kept changing leads. It was quite a roller coaster. But that's the thing we've been talking about in interviews after a couple of matches. Like, do you guys watch the stream when you're playing? Like, to see where your opponent is? Or do you not do that at all?
I don't. I get way too nervous. So what I do sometimes is after I'm done, I just open the stream to have a little idea whether I won the cup or not. That's just my anxiety kicking in because I could just wait like 5 seconds and get my opponent's result. Yeah, it's just me being too anxious about it. But yeah, I don't like to listen to it or watch it because in the past in other tournaments there's been like it usually happens on the last track of the cup. That's I would like to blame some of my horrible rainbow roads on that because you go into the last race, you know you are like 5 or 6 seconds behind. It's just like an unnecessary pressure. At least that's how my brain works.
Yeah, you had an excellent rainbow road today, by the way. Congrats.
But I hit the twomp.
Still.
Still I got the feather, yeah. Every time I hit a trick, I'm just happy.
And Eric, you listen, right? Or do you even watch?
I don't watch. I just strictly listen. If I
Right.
watch, that would be just too much.
Were you entertained by Joe's story?
Oh yes, very much so. The Morris part, this report,
Oh, I guess I'll have to watch back.
the Blackhawks reference. I'm a
I
big
didn't
fan
even know
of,
if you guys were able to. I thought I was just doing it for the chat. I didn't realize that some people are apologies for for anything that may have gone awry, or like unintentionally making you do things in the race that normally you wouldn't have done.
I'm the one that should be apologizing because I messed up the countdown on the first cup.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if like Discord had died or if you just forgot to say go, and then after that, okay, I'll start. And then after the cup, I think because Eric started a bit later, I was staring at the screen for like 30 seconds, and I'm like, oh, what if Discord really died and we're not supposed to be playing? And I've been just playing like an idiot. And then that's one of those times where I just opened the stream and got to see the last few moments of the race, and I knew it was okay.
So let's talk some business now. Like, what's happening to the 4th place after this? Do you know, Coach?
I don't know if I know.
So Eric is done. Eric played the 7th match, but you still have to play Danger Mole. So
Yeah.
what needs to happen?
Because like the first tiebreaker, if I recall correctly, is Cups 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if I beat Danger Mole, I should be 1 Cup 1 over Eric, if I recall correctly. But there's also Ahon, who still has I think 2 matches to play. And he has 1 win. So yeah, my head just hurts trying to.
So actually what you're saying is that if you beat Danger Mole, which is still an if, because Danger Mole is not a pushover, you will eliminate Eric.
I think so, yeah. I'm not sure, I'll have to check the...
There was a lot riding on this match, it was quite a cracker.
Yeah, it was.
I think Eric is now at 12 Cups won, and if I beat Danger Mole, I go to 13. So yeah, if that's the case, you winning 3-1 versus me, if I won 3-2, would be like a huge difference, because then we would tie in Cups won, and I don't even know what challenge uses as
Wow.
second tiebreaker. That can still happen, depending on Ahon's results. There's a world that we get like 4 tiebreakers deep.
I can't wait. Alright, it's really getting past my bedtime now, so at least I will leave, but you guys can shoot the breeze for as long as you want.
That pretty much wraps it up. Unless anybody else had anything they wanted to say about the match? Firewaster, anything?
I want to thank you guys for doing the comments. Thank Speed Gaming for hosting us, and thank Eric. It's always great playing against you. Where you've been destroying GP lately, so yeah, it's been something else to watch.
Yeah. So tomorrow we have me against all my games in like 13 hours from now, I think. So yeah, the speed gaming train keeps on rolling. So see you. Bye bye.
Later, man.
Okay. Have a good one.
Bye bye.